Hello. I just want to say something really quick. I have one question for Monique. This is Henry and Monique, right? And this is something I thought about. That you know what? I'm not gonna if something doesn't sound right, might as well say it doesn't sound right. Now, I get that the Henry and Monique channel is monetized. She did a video called "Pray for My Husband," which now has over 100 and something thousand subscribers, and she's been going live on that channel every day. The first question I ask is why is she going on that channel knowing that her husband abandoned her and that channel is monetized? Why is she going on that channel making videos that's going to get a whole lot of views knowing that she's not going to get paid from it? I know it's like, is she such a Christian? See, I don't think highly of Christians. So the reason why I didn't think any of it, because I think sometimes Christians are really, really, um, they don't live in reality for some reason. And so I felt her being a Christian made her kind of dumb. And I kept feeling like she made that a video called "Pray for My Husband." They got a whole 100 some thousand some subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, views. Okay, fine. I, she gave a whole lot of information that let me believe that she really wanted sympathy, because when you go into it's witchcraft and all this stuff and giving all of the details of what happened in your life, then this is beyond saying that me and my husband is going through something. You're giving details, meaning that you kind of want them to look at him in a negative way, you know. But so I already saw that, because I think a lot of people do that type of stuff. But she made a video the next day. Now she has her own channel called Monique, right? And it has 2,000 some subscribers. But at the same time, she went live on there a couple of times to the point where she can monetize that channel. She can monetize that channel and go live on that particular channel, which is her channel. It only has 2,000 subscribers, because she mainly used the Henry and Monique channel, but it's enough to get monetized. I'm pretty sure it has enough lifetime views, because she has been making videos on that channel for like a number of years. It just hadn't got that many views because she never used it, right? But now that people are going over there to subscribe, she goes live. It's a small channel, but she still get at least about 5 to 10,000 views on that channel, where she can still get a paycheck, and it's her channel. And I just, over the last couple of days, I've been trying to understand why she continues to go live on Henry and Monique on that YouTube channel. I was like, I'm getting confused. Is it because it's a popular channel? But she know her husband is the one that's going to get paid from it, because she said that the account is in his name. So he's getting the paychecks. If he abandoned her, got an apartment, and she can't pay the bills, why she continue to help this man get a paycheck by going live all the time like that? Okay? Like, these videos are getting no less than 50,000 views. Now, the one that said "Pray for My Husband" probably going to reach about 200, 300,000 in the next month. But the other videos that she's done is getting no less than maybe 40,000 views. They're still making good money, and this is every day. Now, she said the one video that she made after the live that she did after the video called "Pray for My Husband," and she went live on the channel again, she said, I didn't monetize the channel. I don't know how it works with monetization and account is in somebody else's name. When the account is in somebody else's name, so I don't know if they have the power to not monetize a channel. But she said she did not monetize the channel, the live. She said she didn't monetize it because she knew. I'm pretty sure she knew somebody was going to ask questions, asking why are you continuing to go live on this channel knowing that it's going to garner a lot of views? Why do you continue to go live when this man abandons you? You continue to help a man who abandoned you and is looking for another woman. You're helping him to make money, and you're helping him to spend money on another woman. And I was like, dang, Christians are that dumb. You so Christiany, you're that dumb? So that's why I was thinking, like, she can't. I'm getting to the point where, okay, now I feel like something ain't right. She went on her own channel a couple of times by herself, and then she had her daughter on there. Like I said, got a decent amount of views to only have 2,000 some subscribers, but people already know who she is. So of course they went over there to watch. Now I don't know what the videos on that channel have by now. It might have 10,000 because people already know her. You know, she's already well known. So it's enough for her to go over there every day and make some pretty good money, at least about $10,000 a month. If she can go on that video and make and do consistent videos like she doing, but she went on this Henry and Monic channel talking about God showed her something. God, what is it? God gave her a message. Then she talking about plus Diddy. So now she gonna put Diddy's name in it to get views. On this Henry or Monic, is she not monetizing all of the videos? Okay, the live that she did after Pray for My Husband, she did a live after that and she said, okay, but I didn't monetize it. Okay, but are you monetizing the one where you went live with your son? Okay, and then she did another one where she said God showed her something plus a Diddy. I didn't click on it because I don't want to hear about Diddy. I don't want to hear what God showed her. But usually when these Christians, I'm going to tell you something, when they have all these dreams and all these prophetic dreams about what's going to happen to the world, I usually don't listen to it. I don't care because they're in a different realm. And I pay attention. I realize what you're going to see in the world has to do with you, okay? And so I don't pay attention to all these dreams these people say they have and these prophetic words. I never really get into those because I'm not a Christian, okay? I'm not a Christian, and when these Christians say that, they planting seeds in people as if there's only one particular reality that there is. We live in a digital, let me stop saying we. I was shown, I was told, a message came to me saying, you might not believe it, but you live in a digital dome. You live in a dome that is digital, that's run by digits, okay? That's what I was told, like a message came to me, right? With that being said, we have infinite possibilities. And whatever you choose to believe and focus on, that's what's going to continue to happen if you choose to focus on that one thing. So when these Christians talk about some prophetic word and their dreams and all this stuff, I don't get into that. Because you have possibilities. If you understand a little bit of how this works, you will understand you have possibilities. The problem why we don't always tap into possibilities is because a lot of us stay busy with paying bills. This is a note to myself. When I say that, I'm talking about myself because I don't care about nobody else working. I'm talking about myself. We stay busy trying to pay bills when we don't give ourselves freedom to take the time to get in the kind of reality that we want because we're busy doing one thing and paying bills. Now, that's a note to myself. That ain't for nobody else. But let me get back to Monic. So I was wondering why she continue to do videos on a channel that she knows she's not gonna see the checks. Why is she doing that, knowing that it's gonna get a lot of views? Okay, and then this is another thing that I wonder right before this goes off. Why don't they have a shared account? How are you a stay-at-home wife? So when you go out and shop, you don't have your own money because you're not working. What debit card are you using? Do you guys have a shared account where you have your own debit card? Did you say he cut you off from that account? Because I know she has to have access to the account. So when I say I just thought she was a dumb Christian, at this point I know she's not a dumb Christian. Let me just clear that up. At this point, I know she's not a dumb Christian. Because I'm like, Monic, when I saw her, the very first time I saw her was 2024. And she started talking about something she saw about Kamala Harris. And that was my first time ever seeing her. That was 2024. And okay, that's fine. I was attracted to that video because I saw things about Kamala Harris too, but I'm not, like I said, I don't get into a lot of this stuff that Christians talk about prophecies and I don't really get into all that because when they say they have a dream, they really feel like other people are supposed to believe in a dream, and I can't get in that because sometimes dreams is shown to you, and it's not for you to be telling everybody else as if it's their reality. It's really for you. It could be a timeline or something that you're already in, but it's not where your conscious awareness is. Okay, but so I don't get into all of that. But I just couldn't help but to wonder, um, why doesn't she have any accounts in her name? Why don't they have a joint account? She's a stay-at-home wife, so she's not working. But I'm sure it's been times when she has gone out to shop without him. How is she spending her money? Why don't they have a joint account? And if they don't have a joint account, where else does she give her funds? When she can't go out, and she cannot go out unless she's with him. When she go out, does she ever put gas in the car? And which money is she using? Is she using a debit card? Or is she only using cash? Is he giving her an allowance? What's happening? So I think from watching Monique, she seems bossy. I always felt like she was very bossy. And bossy women like that are just not going to just be dumb enough to not have a joint account. So when she said her husband left her and there's no way to pay the bills, do you have a joint account and did he cut you off? Because if he did not cut you off from that joint account, you can use that same debit card to pay bills. Okay? So that's my question is, do they have a joint account? Anyway, that's it, and I will talk later.